Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Sara Jurgi, and I came from Australia to be part of this Arba'een journey towards Karbala of Hussein. I'm from city of Adelaide, from South Australia. I'm a social worker and at the moment researching on human rights and some social issues around the world. Especially my focus in my studies is on Islamic countries and the issues globally we are facing. I was very interested to be part of this journey this year. It was also one of my greatest wishes that I always thought to be part of Imam Hussein alayhi salam's journey, and the stories of Karbala that so far we have heard. It was always my wishes also in dua to be part of it and say labbaik to Hussein, and also to say that I respond to your call and I come to say that I'm ready for the message of Hussein to be spread around the world, and before anything else to myself. When I started this journey with a group of people from our own city in Australia, I always thought that it will be another journey, that we will go together. There is a walk from city of Najaf to holy city of Karbala, and the journey will end when we reach to Haram of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. But as soon as I have arrived in Karbala, the moment we step in the city of Karbala, my whole ideology has changed. I have come to realize that the journey has just begun. I came to realize that this journey has changed me so far in so many ways. Through this journey, I have witnessed and seen and experienced in personal level so many family, society, friends, relationship issues that I was always very interested to learn in my studies at university. For example, when I saw that everyone is respecting women in terms of giving them way, in terms of providing them a separate safe place to worship, to pray, and give them a lot of respect coming from Western countries, it really amazed me. And the next thing, the beautiful relationship between family members, between mother and father, between parents and children, between uncle and aunts and grandpas and grandmas, and the youngest one and the babies who were part of this journey this year amazed me so much. I saw Karbala in all of them. I saw the stories I heard in all of them. Once I stopped in one of the mokibs because we were very thirsty, and I saw that the servant of Imam Hussein alayhi salam was serving the youngest one first. As soon as I saw that, it brought me into tears, because I just remembered how Imam Hussein alayhi salam's children, the children of Karbala, did not have that opportunity to be served first. And the respect and the emotions and the qualities of life it has brought to us as human beings is generous, and we cannot find those examples around the world in any story, in any history, anywhere. This is one of its own kind. When I saw that there were some brothers who were also helping some women and some of their own friends by taking their bags from backpacks, for example, and taking the flag of Imam Hussein. Some were saying labbaik ya Hussein, some were saying labbaik ya Zainab, Some were saying that we will never forget you, O Hussein. I thought about Imam Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam and the carrier of the flag of Hussein, the carrier of army of Hussein, the chief and the soldier of Hussein. It reflected in many ways. I was trying to picture all characters of Karbala in people whom I was walking with, and it's just so much alive. From the day I was very little that I heard stories of Karbala, Imam Hussein, Ashura from my own family until this age, it was just an imagination of stories in my mind. But this journey has brought it all alive to me, and the experiences in practical ways, although we had a lot of comfort for people who were walking, we had helpers all around, we had all mokibs, there were people who would help you, there were medical support, there were health professionals there. In anything that a human being may need in their travel was available to us. But I was just thinking while I was walking that how Sayyida Zainab may have felt without any help, without any emotional support, without any kind of kindness, because all she had experienced was cruelty. All she experienced was the sorrows and experiences that brought her into tears at all times. Children of Hussein who wanted to see Imam Hussein alayhi salam. So much I was looking for Sayyida Ruqayya in my journey, to find her character, but I felt so empty and I cried a lot in one stage through this 3-4 days of journey, because I came to realize that Sayyida Ruqayya wasn't with Bibi Zainab while coming back to Karbala after event of Ashura, because she was left out. And when the nights of this journey came, the darkness, I looked at the sky and I thought how she must have felt, because she was by herself. And she was buried in the very strange place where she was not known, and she used to sleep on her father's chest, and she was very well respected, well loved. Everyone in their family, especially Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam, loved her so much, and she was left alone. And I felt her loneliness through that journey as well. So for me, every moment of this journey reflected on characters of Karbala, each and every one of them. I was thinking of Habib ibn Mazahir when I saw the elderly who were walking barefoot, without their shoes. They had blisters on their foot, but they had their scarves tied up on their back, and they were walking, continuing walking. When I saw them, I thought about it that only if we have this awareness, only if we have this education through this journey, we can bring Islam alive again. Because at the moment, globally, we are facing so many problems, especially terrorism, that especially I face in my workplace, that I all the time get discriminated for having hijab on. And they say that hijab is the reason that terrorism is growing, and it starts from hijab. And through that journey, I not only learned that hijab is my pride and that's my safety, my security, but I also learned that I should be honored for my hijab. That is the reason that we are, that Sayyida Zainab Salamullah alayha had her revolution after Imam Hussein alayhi salam. that is the reason that Islam is still alive, because she continued the message. She went on and on until a lot of people heard her message in the voice of Imam Ali alayhi salam. So I so much heard and felt, and in every moment, there was another moment that while I was having wudu for preparing myself for salah during this walk, and one of the other sisters who were part of this journey also was having wudu, and in that moment we had a very beautiful discussion. She asked me where I was from, and I introduced myself, and she introduced herself, and she became very good friend just in the moment that we both finished our wudu. She shared a lot of her emotions and her beliefs with me, and I shared mine, and we exchanged a lot of love and kindness to each other just while having wudu. Through that I realized that the crisis that West is facing, the respect, the dignity, the love and the relationship that we are missing in our world exists in here, exists in this world, especially through this journey. And I saw the power of Shia, all the Shias around the world who are coming and taking part in this journey, that we are not alone, because most of the time in my workplace I feel so alone because I'm the only Muslim lady working as in social work in inner Sydney. And I always thought that I'm less somehow. But in that journey, the pride came to me, and I said, look at that power. We are only few of us that have had the opportunity to take part in this journey, but there are more of us. And inshallah, the message will grow and move on and move on. And inshallah, this message and this walk will continue to end with walk of call of Imam Mahdi Ajalallah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif. When he call us, we will all say that we're ready. We're ready. Because I feel like that. I feel like we are ready. There might be some personal weaknesses that we all as a human beings have. Especially I'm talking for myself, that I found a lot of akhlaq issues in my behavior that I should work on, inshallah, till next year and be part of this journey. And I promised myself through this walk that I'll work on myself and be a better person, and will do anything I can do to be a servant of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, and to just answer the call of Bibi Zainab salamullah alayha, and to be part of this all my life, because now I'm realizing that tomorrow we're leaving Karbala. I don't want to leave. I want to stay. I want to stay until my last breath. I want to continue this message, starting from myself, working on my nafs, working on my weaknesses. Firstly, I promised myself no matter what, I'm going to pray on time, because sometimes at my workplace, we have meetings, we have clients, and I often prioritize my work or my salah at Zuhr. But I've promised myself that I'm going to speak to my manager and I'll fix time of salah, and I'll never ever prioritize anything else other than my salah, inshallah. So I have learned so far this, since this is my first journey of Arba'een, I have no idea how to describe it, but every part of this journey has become part of me. I believe that I'll never ever forget these beautiful memories that this journey has given me. Also, I was thinking that from Bainul Haramain, that we were walking towards one haram to another, I was thinking the struggles of Hazrat Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam and Safa and Marwa, how similar that was. And I thought in the end, Hajara found the water, and they were heard by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I wish that inshallah through this journey, through this walk, our prayers and Imam Hussein alayhi salam also answer our salam and just help us, because we are so weak. I see myself as a very weak person, to help me to be Husseini, to help me to be inshallah Zainabi, Fatimi, and to continue for my own children. I think that this awareness is like Shia's awakening around the world through this walk. We have seen so many awakening around the world in Arabic countries recently in few years, and I always thought that maybe that's it. Islam is rising, it's on the rise, but I never thought that this walk is bringing up so much awareness unspokenly, without any book written, without any publishing, without any promotion. The walk itself is such a huge experience and practice that we are all affected by it. We all part of it now, and this is inshallah will be a global. Although in Australia people don't hear, they don't watch these events on TV, but we do walk on the day of Arba'een in our own cities. Although our walks are very short and very small compared to this walk, but I believe that this is something that is telling us that Sahur is very near us. We need to be prepared, inshallah. And I would like to continue on and on, but I would allow you to ask me question if there's any. Thank you for your opportunity.